everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm making a delicious and packed with energy breakfast. I'll show you how to make 3 different kinds of chia seed pudding. Chia seeds are one of the superfoods. They're packed with protein and they'll give you lots of energy, so they're perfect for breakfast, and they're ideal for people that are vegetarian or vegan. They're also great for digestion. They stay longer in your system, so your body has more time to absorb all the nutrients out of the chia seeds. Chia seeds will boost your mood. They contain various amino acids, one of which is tryptophan that will keep you calm. They also increase the production of serotonin in our body, which is the happy hormone, and they maintain the melatonin level in our body, which will make you have a good night's sleep. So today I'm going to show you how to make 3 different kinds of chia seed pudding, which are perfect for breakfast. And if you make them sweeter, you can use them as dessert as well. So if you like this video, remember to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of the delicious recipes I share on this channel. And if you know a friend that needs more energy in the morning, please share this recipe. So all of the ingredients for the chia seed puddings are down below in the description box. Make sure to check it out for the exact measurements. And let's begin with our first one. So let's make the peanut butter and jelly version first. Each chia seed pudding has 2 main ingredients, and they are chia seeds and plant-based milk. And then you can add any flavors of your choice. So for the peanut butter jelly one, we'll add 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. Then it's optional, but you can add a pinch of nutmeg, a little bit of vanilla extract, and generous amount of peanut butter. In addition to that, we'll add some sweetener. In this case, I will use 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, but you can also use any other syrup you have in your house. And our last ingredient is 3/4 cups of almond milk. And you can use a store-bought almond milk, but if you're interested, a couple weeks ago I shared a recipe for homemade almond milk, so you can check that out. I'll add a link in the description below. Once you add all of the ingredients in, mix it really well, and then cover it with a plastic wrap and leave it on the counter for about 1 hour. Then you can store it in the fridge overnight for the chia seeds to soak nicely in the plant-based milk. The next day, after 8 hours of soaking, the chia seeds have doubled in size, and you can see how thick the consistency is, and this is the consistency we're looking for. And now we can add some fruits and nuts for additional flavor and nutrition. So for the peanut butter jelly one, I added some fresh chopped strawberries on the bottom of a jar and topped it off with a few tablespoons of the chia seed pudding. For the next layer, I mashed some fresh strawberries, and this is what I used for my jelly in the chia seed pudding, but you can simply use any jelly of your choice. Raspberry will be the preferable one for this pudding. And then you can top it off with additional chia seed pudding. And lastly, you can decorate with some fresh chopped strawberries and some sliced almonds. And here is our final product, a delicious peanut butter jelly chia seed pudding, packed with protein, nutrients, and minerals, and that will give you lots of energy for your day. The combination with chia seeds, almond milk, fresh strawberries, and peanut butter gives such a nice flavor to this chia seed pudding, so I hope you enjoyed this one. Our next version is Chocolate Divine, and it's perfect for breakfast as well as dessert since we have some cacao powder in it. So again, we'll start with 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, and then to that add 1 tablespoon of raw cacao powder, maple syrup, and almond milk. And again, we're using 3/4 of a cup of almond milk. This version you'll have to mix for about 2 to 3 minutes, so all of the cacao powder mixes nicely with the almond milk. And then again, cover it, leave it on the counter for 1 hour, and then store it in the fridge overnight. And after 8 hours of soaking the next day, we have a delicious chocolate chia seed pudding. Our final touch to the chocolate chia seed pudding is fresh raspberries and walnuts. So you can add some fresh raspberries on the bottom of the jar and top it off with the chocolate chia pudding. And then you can add some more fresh raspberries as the next layer. For additional nutrition, you can add some walnuts and chocolate chips. I use some dark chocolate chips for this recipe, and the combination came out delicious. By the way, if you're doing a meal prep and like to store them in the fridge, just cover them with the lid and they can last in the fridge for up to 3 days. I called this one Chocolate Divine because the raw cacao powder mixed with the homemade almond milk and raspberries gives such a nice flavor to this pudding that it's truly divine. And our last but not the least version is apple cinnamon spice. Again, add 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, followed by some ground cinnamon and vanilla extract. And to that you can add a tablespoon of maple syrup, or in this case I actually used raspberry syrup. Mix it really well for a few minutes and then cover it with a plastic wrap. Leave it on the counter for an hour and store it in the fridge overnight. And after 8 hours of soaking, we have a thicker consistency. The chia seeds have nicely mixed with the almond milk. So for this one, we'll chop an apple and add it to the bottom of the jar, and then top it off with the chia seed pudding. You can use about 3 to 4 tablespoons. And then our next layer is also going to be freshly chopped apple. And to that we'll add a little more of the chia seed pudding. And once we have these layers in, let's add some plant-based yogurt. For this recipe, I'm using almond milk yogurt, since for the base of the chia seed pudding, I used almond milk. And if you're in the mood to decorate, you can add a little cinnamon stick. And our final touch would be to add a little more of the freshly chopped apple, as well as some crushed almonds for additional flavor. And here we have it, apple cinnamon crunch. The combination of this one is beyond incredible. The fresh apple in combination with the chia seed pudding and the crunchy almonds, as well as the touch of cinnamon, adds such a nice flavor to this chia pudding. So I really hope you give it a try. And again, if you're meal prepping, you can add a lid and store it in the fridge for up to 3 days. So here you have it, 3 delicious ways to make chia seed puddings. Again, these are absolutely delicious and they will give you so much energy for breakfast in the morning. You can also enjoy them as an afternoon snack or a delicious dessert.